Why do narcissists hate empaths? I'm just going to sit on the chair here before I begin. Why do they hate us? How can they hate us? I'm sure this question has come to many of your minds, because it's like, of all people, why hate us? Why hate someone who is so kind and generous, not only to you, but to everyone else? Someone who only wants the best for people and for the world that we live in. If you're gonna hate anyone in this world, why hate someone like that? I mean, I know empaths aren't perfect. We're not these saints, these angels sent from heaven. No, we do make mistakes just like anyone else. Sometimes we get upset, sometimes we get angry. But at the core of it, we care about people. We want the best for other people. And that's just the way we are. You can't change that. So why hate us? The reason why narcissists hate empaths is simply because they're very envious and jealous of your empathic qualities. But don't get it confused. That's not because narcissists want to be empaths so they can help people and make the world a better place. No. That's not it. Like anything, they just see it as something that could be another tool in their toolbox that they could use to manipulate people. And actually, you may have noticed that they do use false empathy. They may have used that with you when they first targeted you. They pretend to be empathic because they know that it works. They know that empathic people are desirable and attractive. They draw people to them. I mean, you've only got to look at some celebrities in this world today who have based their entire career just on having empathy for other people. I mean, even my YouTube channel, it's just me putting myself in your shoes. I'm just understanding your point of view, your perspective. So you see how powerful it is to have this empathic ability. It's very effective for what a narcissist is looking for. Attention, admiration. And of course, when you're good to people, they tend to want to do something good for you. And they want some of that. You may even feel like they want to be you. They want to take over your life, take your stuff, and just live your life. That's how it feels sometimes. And I often think that, given the choice, maybe they would choose to be us and live our lives instead. Because, you know, it's got to be hard. What narcissists have to go through I mean, they are suffering every day. And can you just imagine that the only way you can get what you want is by lying, cheating, and stealing? I can't imagine that. If I couldn't do anything honestly. So of course they're gonna be envious of us because we don't have to do that. We don't have to lie to anyone. We don't have to cheat. We don't have to steal. I don't have to do anything like that. All I have to do is be authentic. Put out videos that show my true authentic self, talking about things that I actually believe in. And then I get subscribers, views, and I make decent money from this too. And I'm sure many of you in your own lives will find that everything that you've achieved, you didn't have to be dishonest to get that. You didn't have to manipulate people. You didn't have to cheat. You didn't have to steal. Well, it ain't that easy for them. They know deep down that if they showed their true selves, maybe they wouldn't get what they want. That's where they created a false self. So yeah, I'm sure they'd love it if they didn't have to put in such hard work to create this false image, to impress people, to win them over. I mean, that's got to take a lot of work. I mean, just look at these narcs, like these cerebral narcs, for example. Just imagine how many hours of research they have to put in every day just to act like they're this intelligent person and you need their help. Or somatic narcs. Imagine how many hours a day they spend in the gym, or how many hours they spend in the morning on their makeup, or having Botox or plastic surgery, just so they can trick people into thinking that there's something more than what they actually are. And they only do that because they're insecure. And even when they do it, they're still insecure. But they're all the same. It doesn't matter if they're manipulating people with their brain, their smarts, their intelligence, or maybe it's with their body, physical appearance. I mean, that's all it is, really. But you don't have to do that. You can just be yourself. You don't have to be the most intelligent person for people to like you. You don't have to spend hours in the gym. You don't have to spend hours in the morning putting on your makeup. You know people will still accept you. You know you're still gonna get what you want out of life. But it ain't that easy for them. They have to put in extra work. So of course they're gonna hate you. They're gonna hate you because it's so easy for you. Everything just comes to you naturally. You don't even have to think about it. Everything just comes together the way you want it to. It ain't never been that easy for them. They always had to go out of their way. They had to put in the extra hours, work overtime. I mean, when you look at it, these narcs are just people who do the most. They go above and beyond. They do more than most people will ever do. That's how they get in. That's how they manage to win you over. And then you decide to give them a chance. And they know it's all fake. I mean, naturally, you shouldn't have to put in so much effort. But that's what they do. So yeah, of course they're gonna hate you. Because for you, you achieve things naturally. You don't need a false character, a false self. You don't need any of that. You don't need to get plastic surgery, Botox. You don't need to spend hours and hours in the gym. I mean, there's nothing wrong if you spend an hour a day, maybe 5 days a week. Of course, you've got to look after yourself, and there's nothing wrong with wanting to be presentable. I'm not knocking that. And yeah, even things like Botox and plastic surgery, if some of you have had that who are watching this, I don't know, maybe you may have been bullied about something throughout your life. So, you know, of course I understand there are situations, but, you know, when we're talking about narcissists, you know, these are people who, they just can't be themselves. They're not trying to be the best version of themselves. They're trying to be someone else. There is a difference. And that's really what makes them who they are. They can't accept themselves. So yeah, I want to make that distinction. I don't want an empath who's watching this video to be offended by what I'm saying, so I want to make that clear. There is a difference. I mean, of course, I care about my physical appearance. I get my hair cut every week. I get my nails manicured. I get a pedicure as well. I go to the gym. Nothing wrong with that. You've got to look after yourself. Take pride in your appearance. Take pride in yourself. That's the opposite of what narcissists do. Because they're actually very insecure. They lack self-love. And that's why they need constant attention and validation from as many people as they can. They can never be alone. And that's usually what results in them destroying every valuable relationship they've ever had. Is that they need constant attention. So yeah, that's why they hate empaths. Because it's easy for us. We don't have to put in so much work. We could just be ourselves. It comes naturally. But it ain't that easy for them. Nala on the couch. I don't think I've ever seen a blue couch before. But here it is. Say hello, Nala. She's just resting on the couch there. Probably waiting for me to give her some more food. Thank you all for joining me this evening. Please hit that thumbs up button if this video vibed with you. And as always, I look forward to talking with you in another one very soon.